Back with the South Carolina Democratic primary being only 2 weeks away, voters are already submitting absentee ballots. However, there are some who are voting for the first time.
WIS reporter Jalen Tart is live in the WIS studio with tips on what you need to know for the upcoming primaries.
That's right, Judy and Greg. Next month, South Carolina will be in the spotlight with both the Democratic and Republican primaries. Now, people across the state will head to the polls, but there are options if you can't vote on the day of the primary early to cast their vote, or just simply casting their vote by mail. Now, the early voting period for the Democratic primary is still open and will close February the 2nd, and the deadline to apply for an absentee ballot for the Democratic primary has already passed. But if you already have a ballot, you must have it in by 7 p.m. on February the 3rd. Now, the Republican primary for February 24th, that's 3 weeks after the Democratic primary. The deadline to apply for an absentee ballot for the Republican primary is February the 13th, with the deadline to return the ballot at 7 p.m. on the 24th. Now, I spoke to John Catalano from the South Carolina Elections Commission, who is an expert, he provided some additional tips, including the required documents you need in order to vote absentee.
Documents that you need to vote absentee, for number one, is the absentee application. You can get that from your county voter registration office. You can give them a call or just go visit them in person to get them to send you one of those applications. After you submit that and you get your absentee ballot back, then the only thing that you'll really need is just to complete the ballot, sign the voter's oath that's on the envelope, and then have a witness sign it. And a witness can be anybody that's 18 or older.
Now, we heard from some viewers who said their ballots were returned to them after being sent. Catalano says if a ballot is sent back to you, the best thing to do is to return the ballot in person. For more additional tips on voting early or to find out where you are zoned to vote, you can head to our website at wistv.com. Reporting in the studio, Jalen Tart, WIS News 10.